The next generation of movie makers are getting ready for a big premiere. A University of Colorado student and some Denver actors, they're showing their chops on screen and behind it in Pipedreem. The movie will be debuting here in Denver in the new year. Here to tell us all about it this morning, we welcome writer and director Carlito Hale and our actors Julia, Merrion, and Troy Bethnue. Thank you all for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, and congrats, Carlito. This has been what you said, 7 months in the making.
7 months.
Tell us about Pipedreem.
Pipedream is a story that follows a small town girl that is trying to have dreams. She has dreams to be on Broadway, played by the wonderful Julia Merrion. The character's name is Charisma Dream. She's balancing between trying to have a dream to Broadway and also balance between the family bookstore and other things as well. Her father's very supportive, and her mom is like the American dream, straightforward, and you gotta own this, gotta own that. On the other side of the story, Jonathan Marshall is a renowned Broadway director played by the wonderful Tory Bethnue. And he's going through sobriety, divorce, and he hasn't produced anything in 5 years.
Wow.
And so as he is trying to find a lead for his new production, her character is trying to find an opportunity, a chance. So fate brings their stories together.
I love that. And Carlito, you're a senior at UNC,
Yes.
and of course a theater major.
Yes.
And this is your first feature film.
Yes, indeed.
What are you most excited about? You get to debut this in the new year, which we're going to talk more about. But what does it mean to be able to share this with, you know, the state of Colorado and the city of Denver?
For this story, I wrote this story because it's so impactful for my generation. And, you know, chasing a dream and the art of chasing dreams, it means so much to me. As I was a kid, I always wanted to be great. And this film shows greatness and what it is to chase greatness. And I think my generation needs to hear that type of story and what it is. Let's going back to our inner child, how we felt when we wanted a dream, seeing people on TV. So I think just to premiere this into the city of Denver is just, I think it's a story that needs to be told, and I'm so excited and extremely blessed.
Well, congratulations. You should be very, very proud. Julia and Troy, you are our leads in Pipedream. Julia and Troy, you're both locally acting as well.
Yes.
Troy, you guys are working on a new project, you and Carlito coming up soon. But Julia, tell us how you got into acting.
I started acting 10 years ago. When I was 9, I'd been a dancer my whole life, and I loved being on stage, but I didn't like dancing. So my parents found some local theater classes and stuff in the Denver area, and I got started in doing acting classes, and then I've just been a stage actress for the last 10 years until Carlito reached out to me and was like, what about film? And I was like, I don't know, what about film? And now
Here we go.
we're doing this.
We're doing it all. I love it. Troy, you kind of are a man of many talents as well.
Yes,
You do some comedy, you do poetry, you're a musician, you act. So tell us a little bit about your background as well.
Which part? I was kidding.
All of it.
So I grew up in Southern California, where the mecca of performance and entertainment is, besides New York, obviously.
Yeah.
But I've always loved making people laugh. I loved entertaining my entire life. It's just who I am. So I started playing music when I was about 8 years old. Played the bass guitar since then. I can sing in my shower.
Me too. Yeah.
No, but I write a lot of poetry. That's really my coping mechanism with life. Kind of helps me get through things. And I had given up on acting for years. It was something that I kind of just pushed to the side. And then I met Carlito here, and he had this great, elaborate script. So I said, you know what? Let me just dive back into it and see how it works out. And it's been great so far. You know, I love doing stand-up comedy too. Obviously, I made y'all laugh twice. That'll be 10
You did. Good job. Good job. We got to figure out where we can see you somewhere, Troy, as well. We're almost out of time, but Carlito, I want you to let everyone know we've got some info on the screen where we can come out and support and see Pipedream.
Yes, this camera here?
Yeah, go ahead.
So please come see Pipedream January 3rd through the 4th. It is an amazing film. It will make you think even after the credits roll. These are wonderful actors. They just explode on the screen. And tickets will be out tomorrow at the Elaine Wolf Theater in Cherry Creek area. Please come out. Please support. And always do what you love and love what you do.
Oh, thank you, guys. Carlito, Julia, Troy, thank you so much for joining me, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.